So you want a Star Wars Cannon Hilt, but you don't know where you want to buy it from. Well, I'm going to walk you through a Disney version and an LGT version today and tell you what I think about both of them. Today on Darth Rage Reviews.
Evacuate? In our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances.
Greetings, Force fans, and welcome to another episode of Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force. Business out of the way. All right, guys, getting closer. Less than 100. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I am giving away this beauty, this gem. This is the Consular from Ultra Sabers. It's a stunt saber. It's blue. It will come with a 36-inch blade. One of my 500 subscribers, that could be you. Just hit that subscribe button. It's going to get that video, or sorry, get that lightsaber. It's better in the video. It's a lightsaber. All right, guys, business out of the way. Pleasure time is here. So you decided that you want to get a Star Wars Cannon Hilt. You know, it's something that I think all lightsaber enthusiasts aspire to get. It's many of our first purchases. It's what made us interested in Star Wars, in lightsabers in general. It's the lightsabers that the heroes and the villains had in those series. They're known as Cannon Hilts. So you've decided you want one. You decided which one you want. Now there's tons of places to get them. So where do you buy it from? You know, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for accuracy? Are you looking for bells and whistles? Do you want it to be a NeoPixel? Does that matter? Do you want it to sound like the lightsaber it's supposed to sound like? Do you like all the little extras that come with it? These things are all things that you need to consider, and I'm going to kind of walk you through what you get in two different versions. This is a Disney Parks version, so this is a officially licensed Walt Disney Star Wars merchandise. This is the Rey lightsaber. I'm going to walk you through what you get with this, as well as this. This is the Classic Hero from Rebel Sabers. It is a very recognizably, it's Luke's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. And it is not officially licensed, but I'm going to walk you through what you get for that as well, and the price. Let me get this that I dropped. Technical errors. All right, so let's start with the Star Wars Disney Parks saber here. So this is, it was sold to me as the Rey lightsaber. I got this in Walt Disney World, just outside of Space Mountain. They had a box, had this in it. I was like, hell yeah. It was about $200, maybe a little bit over $200. So it is an officially licensed Disney merchandise, which means it's pretty accurate. You know, it's got all of the cool little greebles that it's supposed to have on here. The rabbit ears, whatever these little buttons are. You know, I'm sure part of these are have something to do with the lightsaber itself, and there's a lot smarter people out there that know all this stuff. But this is a very nice lightsaber hilt. The ignition is right here on the switch. It looks just like it's supposed to. This is Anakin's, Luke's, you know, and to be honest, I got it because it was, to me, it's Luke's first lightsaber. But this is the real deal. You know, it's a nice lightsaber, $200. So it's officially licensed. So what do you get with that? You get the cool box, you know, that has Star Wars on it. Star Wars, as you see, I bought it. It was Rey's lightsaber. But you get this really cool box that comes with it, officially licensed. You do get a blade with it as well. You get this lightsaber stand, which is very cool. It's a cool way to display hilts. You get a wall mount. I've got two of these. Both of them I use on my walls here. I got one with my Kylo and one with this Rey lightsaber. And you get a CoverTech belt clip as well. So you get all of that for $200. And then what do you get for that $200 technology-wise? Well, these are an outdated technology. It is not, so there's no flashlight bulb in here. It's not an in-hilt LED. It is an in-blade light, but it's not NeoPixel, and it's not extremely reactive. So what does it do? It does light up and down, but it kind of does it in chunks, so you can see it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, which is nice. And you know, the lights are in the blade, which is nice as well. But you know, turn it on, you see it ignites up, but it is chunky. The font is cool. That's, you know, what this lightsaber is supposed to sound like, but it's not really responsive. So I'll spin it, or I'll move it, and then it makes the sound. Not very responsive. It does have a flash on clash. Again, not really responsive. But it serves its purpose. This looks like, sounds like what it's supposed to be. $200, you can't go wrong. It's a very heavy, well-crafted lightsaber. I do like that this is the blade release right here, so you have to press that button and twist it to get the blade off. All of these blades are interchangeable with all of the Disney lightsabers, so this will work on any of the other Disney lightsabers that I have, which is kind of cool. So, all in all, a really good purchase. $200. Lightsaber stand, cover tech clip, full working lightsaber with one sound font, one color, but it's the correct sound font and the correct color that you get with it. A hefty hilt, and you know, a lot of cool little extras. $200, can't go wrong. Would absolutely recommend these. I've bought many of these, and I will buy more of these just because it's a good fun way to get a hilt that you're looking for, and they have incredible resale value as well. You can pop these things on eBay and sell them for really what you paid for them, which is nice as well. So you can get these things in. If you do tire of them, sell them to somebody else that's, you know, also looking for them. They're very, very popular. So very, very good purchase. $200 from Disney, from Walt Disney World. Next time you guys are down there, I do suggest bringing a couple extra $100 just to buy Star Wars stuff, because there's so much of it there. So for $200 you get that. This is my Rebel Sabers. And actually, let me change this out to show you the stand that it actually came with, because it did actually also come with a stand. So it also came with an acrylic, very cool looking acrylic lightsaber stand. It's another cool display stand that'll kind of display it horizontally instead of vertically. To each their own. So this, for $235, you get the lightsaber, you get a blade, and you get the acrylic stand. The blade plug does not come with this one included, but you can purchase this for, it's under $20, but it's a really cool blade plug as well. So for this one, it's a standard LGT Eco Smooth Swing in hilt RGB. So it is a light in the hilt there. Comes preloaded with all of the LGT fonts. So there's 10, 12, somewhere around there. I'm not good at math. Numbers ain't my thing. 10 to 12 fonts. It's got 3 different blade styles. So a stable, unstable, and pulse. And any color that you want it to be. So full color, full everything that you would really want in a lightsaber. $235. So it's a little bit more than this. And you don't get as much with it, but you do get a higher, you know, options on, a lot more options on the lightsaber in full color, tons of different sound fonts. And, you know, again, one of the sound fonts is the sound font that you want with it. So, you know, you can have Luke's saber. And this one is much more responsive. This isn't a NeoPixel version. It is the Eco Smooth Swing, so there is some response. It's not a whole lot, but when you swing it, it makes sounds. That's what I always say. When you swing it, it makes sounds. That's what you want it to do. Flash on clash. It's got lockup. You know, it's got quotes. It's got all the fun stuff that all the LGT sabers have on it. So, you know, absolutely well worth, you know, the $235 for that, for a Cannon Hilt. It's, you know, actually one of the most affordable ones. You know, I could put a blade in it. I'm not going to take the time to put a blade in it because you really don't need to see it with the blade on it. There's another video I have on there that shows that. So You know, basically 235, slightly more. You get a much more functional lightsaber, but you don't get all the bells and whistles that you get with that. So which one do I prefer? You know, guys, this is a hard one. I don't even know if I can say, you know, one over the other. I love the extras that come with this. If I only had one lightsaber, I'd absolutely do an LGT version just because the options on there. You can make it all the different blade colors. Although to me, you know, seeing this with any color other than a green blade is wrong. Seeing this with any color other than the blue blade is wrong. And it should sound like Anakin, Luke, Rey's saber. This should sound like Luke's saber. So the options are nice on these, but I don't need them. You know, it just needs to be one color, one sound, because that's whose lightsaber this is. So if I only had one, I'd want one of these just for the options of playing around with it. But as I have multiple lightsabers, guys, my name is Rage, and I have a lightsaber addiction. I don't need, you know, I don't need the LGT for any of them. So for me, you know, for example, the deal on Kylo Ren's lightsaber came up through a Disney website. I bought the Disney version. You know, the LGT version, a lot more options. I could have gotten it for about the same price, but the deal that I had for that just made me want to get that one. And then immediately afterwards, I bought this Luke saber from LGT. So, you know, one over the other, I don't know. You know, if I had to choose, if you know, were holding my toes to the fire and I had to pick one over the other, it's going to be the Luke one just because this saber means more to me. But honestly, you can't go wrong with either one. Buy from Disney directly, great product, officially licensed. You're not going to be disappointed. Buy from any of the LGT resellers, great product, easily recognizable, lots more functions and better tech. You will not be disappointed. All right. That's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a brief comparison of two places that I've gotten cannon hilts from, pros and cons of both of them, and what you should know kind of before you purchase one of these things. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. Please give me a subscribe down below if you haven't. As always, I am Darth Rage. This is Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.